What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy DC Too Cool back in for another video. Today's topic is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Not 2, 3. So, DLC Pack 5 is about to be coming out. 6 come out next year. We might get 7, 8, who knows? That's another discussion for another day. But, Xenoverse 3, it's time for me to put my 2 cents in on this game and what I want to see and what I think they desperately need to have. So here, without further ado, are the top 5 things Xenoverse 3 absolutely must have and / or need to be a successful game. Number 1, you need to have more things to do after the story. Yes, we had raids, yes, we had mentor quests, things like that, and parallel quests. That's all great. Okay, that's cool. And I enjoyed them all, but we need something else. We need something more. Something like new modes, the completely new modes, like for example, bringing back the actual Tenkaichi Budokai World Tournament. This whole World Tournament they already have in Xenoverse 2 is trash. I miss the bracket style system, like in Ranger Blast 2, like in Budokai 3, like in Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, where you actually had to play the World Tournament against AI or real people. You can specify whether it was, Saiyans only, humans only, things like that. Had all these different options, and of course difficulty options as well. I really wish that would come back. Because Ranger Blast 2 was online. The problem is you couldn't spectate other matches, so you need to bring that back and have it be online, like Ranger Blast 2, with the option to spectate, also with the option to play standard. Because in Ranger Blast 2, the only thing I didn't like about it, other than the fact you could spectate, they had it freestyle, so basically means people can play with items and all this stuff, basically the equivalent to with or without limitations in Xenoverse 2. So we need to, get rid of that and give more options to play. And it's just one mode you can bring back. There's other modes too, they can bring back to the game. They make just give you more stuff to do. Just different stuff to do. So we're gonna move on here. I won't put too much time into one mode. That's basically, you get my point. Number 2, roster variations, missing characters, and characters not having their transformation. So, Xenoverse 2 has a pretty good roster. I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't. Xenoverse 1, because, how games go. When they give us the first game in the series, usually rosters usually pretty trash. The Xenoverse 1, all BS, aside with the whole Vegeta thing and, missing transformations and missing versions of characters, just like Xenoverse 2, but it was pretty good for the first game compared to other games in the past. But it is inexcusable us having characters in the game while they're transformed states. It's bad enough we don't have the option to transform some of these characters, such as, Cooler, Frieza, Cell, etc. But you're going to tell us you're going to give us some of the modes, or some of the transformations, I should say, and not all of them. Second form Cell's in the game. Second and third form Frieza is in the game. I mean, come on. Or first and second form, I should say. First and second form, not second and third. But first and second form. You know what I meant. So, you mean to tell me they're not in the game? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. BoJack came as DLC. You pay for this man. He can't transform. Not even have the option of his transform state being, a second playable character or whatever the case may be. Come on, y'all. It's inexcusable. And as far as missing characters go, that goes to my point I just alluded to. Versions of characters that are in the game. Second form Cell. No Boo Teams, no Boo Han. Not being in the game. That's inexcusable. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for that. Also, the variations of the characters on the roster. Goku being in his, Super Gi. The Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gi, whatever the case may be. And in the storyline, in the parallel quest, he transformed to Super Saiyan 2 and 3 and all that kind of stuff and everything. But there's no actual option to transform him. We're talking about strictly consoles here. Because on PC, of course, you can mod it, whatever. But you can't transform to Super Saiyan. We know he has the ability. We know he can go Super Saiyan. Same thing with Gohan for Resurrection F arc. That's what it is, the Resurrection F arc for Goku's costume. Same thing with Gohan, the Resurrection F arc. We know he can transform into Super Saiyan. We saw it in the movie, and everything. So why does he not have the option to transform when he's wearing that, tracksuit. It's just stupid. Give us every version of the character and be able to do everything the character we know can do. I should be able to transform from base Goku, from Kaioken to Super Saiyan, to Super Saiyan 2, to Super Saiyan 3, to Super Saiyan God, to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or aka Super Saiyan God Blue, to Ultra Instinct, because that's the newest, hottest thing. I should go from 1 to 100, 0 to 100 real quick. You know what I mean? So, inexcusable. No excuses for it. Xenoverse 3 needs to have that. Moving on. Online lag, disappearing, netcode, so on and so forth. Online is a big deal with any game this day and age. And some of the things that happen in Xenoverse 2 and it's online is absolutely just ridiculous. Getting hit with invisible hits, dudes skip up and down the screen. Delay, lag. This game depends too much on people's connections. If somebody has a bad connection, that's going to be one of the hardest fights you ever had before your life. It's one thing to be better skilled than somebody, but the connection truly saves so many people in this game when their connection is bad. They have got to get a dedicated server for this game, because I'm telling you, you want to talk about getting your day ruined, or just having a bad experience. Play a really, really bad connection player in Xenoverse 2. It can be a nightmare. The stuff they get away with is absolutely inexcusable. It's ridiculous. They have got to have dedicated servers for this game, or run some new peer-to-peer that works that can fix this nonsense. Something, because it's absolutely absurd. Some of the stuff that happens, in this game. It don't make no sense when it comes to the online portion. And that's pretty self-explanatory. No need to dawdle on that. You get the point. Fix the online, please. Okay. Customization, auras, hairstyles, color wheel, etc. So customization. Okay, let's start with the actual auras. Auras are great. People want auras. People want to be able to, change the aura to black, change it to blue, and mixture of the two, whatever the case may be. That'd be great. Needs to be an option. Because you can do that, I believe, in Raging Blast 2. Yeah, I think you can do that in Raging Blast 2, I believe. I know how the two flame auras, red and blue. You had an aura. Yeah, you had an aura like wheel color change in Raging Blast 2. So I know they can do it in Xenoverse 3. So also along with that, color wheel. Give us not these palettes that have base colors you pick, but actual color wheel where you can actually so you can get that hard to get color that hard to get turquoise or navy blue, sky blue. Give us a color wheel. So that way it's actually we get these more unique deep colors instead of just oh, you got this color, that color. No, give us a color wheel. I think that'd be a much better option. Hairstyles, of course, we want the hair to go up when we go Super Saiyan. Of course, we want way more options, way more styles. At least 20, 30, 40 more styles. You can never have too many styles. And the hair needs to go up. It's just it's a small feature, but it's a big feature for people who want to go Super Saiyan. For people who want to see their character's hair below in the wind, whatever the case may be. Self-explanatory. That needs to be an option as well. It needs to be there. Customization itself, well, for that, we need to have pretty much every option possible. We need to be able to stack clothing together. We need to be able to layer clothing together. If I want to put on Vegeta's shirt and put on a long sleeve shirt on top of that, and on top of that, a jacket, and on top of that, a necklace, whatever. I should be able to stack as many pieces of clothing and material as I want without any repercussions, without any limitations, and accessories. Accessories are ridiculously limited. One accessory, I should at least have 2 or 3, because, for example, in the first universe, if you try to make Turles, and you put, got everything, ready on him, you got, everything to him, if you put, because Goku's wig is an accessory, so it's a scouter. So if you put Goku's wig on him and he looks like Goku, you can't put the scouter on him to finish the job because, you only have one accessory, you only have one option. So, what if you want to have a sword, and I don't know, a necklace, a sword, and some glasses or something. You can't have both. Accessories need to be fixed. Multiple accessories, 3, 4, 5 accessories. You need to stack. That's pretty much what I have to say about that. Moving on to number 5, the most important thing, which you all came here for. Core fighting mechanics. Okay, this is what they need to do. Number 1, the stamina break system has got to be rebalanced, retweaked, reworked, something. The whole entire game depends way too much on stamina break, and which causes everybody to play the exact same way. Oh, dodge this, stamina break. Combo this, stamina break. Shuck and jive, move, run around, stamina break. Which they end up beating the brakes off you, you know, hit you with the most overpowered ultimate move, whatever, and end up just leave you within half, you know, a slither of your health, you know, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, the whole game depends way too much on stamina breaks. That is your bread and butter, stamina breaks. They have got to retweak that tool. I personally would have it be, you only stamina break after you miss the first one, so you miss the first one, or you hit the first one. It has to be like 20 seconds, you know, after the fact. It has to be a cooldown time or something for you can do it again. That will stop people from just constantly stamina breaking you, and, you know, and just stamina break, you know, beat you up. You know, no. Have it be like, okay, 15-minute cooldown time. You know, 20-second cooldown time. 15-second cooldown time. Jesus, the match be over. 15-second cooldown time. You know, 20-second cooldown time. Something like that. I think that'd be a whole lot more fair and a whole lot more useful, because now you gotta time it and be resourceful for when you actually need it, if you can get it off, depending on how skilled your player is. I think they should go that route. Also, the fighting mechanics need to be deeper. They need to give you more, you know, more depth to the fighting mechanics. They need to feel more impactful. They need to actually add more destructions, you know, more environment destruction, things like that. These big maps in the open, and there's nothing to hit almost hardly any time. It's just ridiculous. And the maps also feel way too small. They look big, but they're way too small. But I digress. But the core mechanics of the game need to be, you know, retooled a little bit. Like, they're good, they're competitive, but retooled a little bit to, you know, where it gives more impact. Like I said, you know, you hit somebody, you just feel like, oh man, you hit that dude, like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like that like how kind of how I had to compare this game with fighters, you know, everything, it feels epic, you know what I'm saying? And you need to add that flavor to Xenoverse 3. I mean, like Clashes need to come back. I mean, I don't care if you don't want to, you know, slow down the game and this and that and everything. It sounds great on paper, but nobody cares about that. This is Dragon Ball. It's over top. It's wacky fun, and that's what we want to do. Clashes we want back. If the whole team is clashing, oh well. So what? We don't care about that. We want clashes back. You know what I'm saying? As far as stats go, they need to add a defense stat and a speed stat. That has to be in there. There's no reason a dude should stamina break me and beat me to the point where I have almost no health, especially if I have full health. You know what I'm saying? They need to add a defense stat, which will calls you, and also a speed stat, which means everybody's going to be at different speeds. This guy's fast, this guy's slow, this guy's happy medium. You know, oh, this, you know, he had no defense for this, he had no defense for that. You know, give me a defense stat, that way, yeah, you can be a glass jaw, you know, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, glass cannon. You know, or you can be like, oh, I'm very strong, you know, your hits don't hurt me, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But, you know, having more stuff to allocate your attributes to will also make for a more balanced game. You know, instead of everybody putting 100 in basic attacks, 100 in stamina and all this kind of stuff, you know. Nobody's 100 in anything, you know. But, I just think, you know, those two stats would be very well appreciated, really well received, you know, among some other tweaks to the fighting engine. But those are my main things that I think the Xenoverse 3 needs to have. Top 5 things the Xenoverse 3 needs to have when it does come out. So tell me what you guys think. I hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe for more. You know, always about that Dragon Ball life around here. So until the next video, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Peace out.